had some wet wipes in this car.
I bet you do.
Hard-boiled sweets. Everyone loves to suck a hard-boiled sweet.
I know.
You're going to be arriving home with a rifle in your session.
Yes.
Badass.
Oh, it's so badass. Something that strikes fear into the heart of deer. Let me do a quick intro, and then we'll do an outro.
We've done an intro.
No, that is going to be the intro for this one. I think this.
Ready?
Go. Good morning, everyone. Myself and Sarah Miles are in the car. We're on a road trip, and we thought it would be rather apt to record a blog, a podcast. It's just waffle, basically.
Utter waffle.
Utter waffle. So we hope that you enjoy it, and we apologise in advance. And then we'll start with the shit that we just said.
I'm not loving this angle. Look at our chins.
Something that I always forget is to do a massive shout out to the members. There's been a few more joined recently, which is brilliant. And that small donation basically just goes to getting me a little bit further and helps with travel and things like that.
What do people get for your subscription? I didn't know about, like, if I subscribe, am I going to get like a cheeky pick every month?
No, so I do want to take it further.
Alex and his apron in the nude every Sunday morning.
You wish.
Butler in the buff.
Yeah. So at the moment, all I've got set up is more like a thank you type thing. So it's like 99p just to sort of, say thank you. But what I was going to extend that to is to do some member only videos.
Yes.
Which wouldn't be, probably not even that edited, probably just more like personal updates.
You should get merch.
I'd love to do merch.
You upped your subscription.
I just don't know how. What I'd like is to know how to drop ship so that you don't have to buy it, and then if someone wants to buy it, they just buy it and then it gets produced by whoever's doing it and then sent straight to them.
Aprons. HUNTERGATHERERCOOKING aprons.
Assless aprons.
Yeah. Aprons are assless.
And exactly. Yeah, I know.
If maybe people are happy to pay a little bit more for a subscription, everyone that subscribes receives a hat, an apron, something like that. You should also do hampers.
Hampers?
Some chutneys, some crackers, some cheese.
If you'd like to arrange this for me, that would be fantastic.
Maybe we should just collab and work together.
Yeah. The Sarah and Alex hamper.
Yeah. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in the hamper. Pretty sure what I've got to offer. Not a lot.
That'd be something.
What about an air freshener with my face on?
Yeah.
I know, people might crash.
Yeah, we could have an air freshener with me one side and you the other.
Yes!
What flavour would we go for?
I quite like a cherry.
Yeah? Something sweet.
Yeah.
Fruity.
Sweet like me.
I'd probably have a turd or something, wouldn't I?
I feel like when we get together, it's going to be really professional, and it's going to be, and then it just goes down the pan.
Yeah. So we've got at least another hour.
We've
and a
already
half.
covered explosions, vasectomies, children. Not together.
Definitely fucking cut that out.
We've covered quite a lot in a short space of time.
My insecurities about gun size.
Size matters.
It really does.
Yeah.
So, hampers. I like the idea of that.
Yeah, a little hamper.
HGC Christmas hamper.
Yes.
Father's Day.
Father's Day. It could be like you could have a limited amount. Like, I've got 20 of these up for grabs. Once they're gone, they're gone.
12 months later, I've got 19 left.
Once they're gone, they're gone. And they're now 50% off.
Would you like a hamper?
Who would like a hamper? Just put your suggestions in.
You know what's going to happen?
What?
Everyone will they now want the air freshener.
We should do air fresheners.
We can put an air freshener in the hamper.
Yeah. Or maybe we should have a little competition. We should have Sarah ones and Alex ones, see which sells the most.
You'll clearly sell more.
I don't think so.
You definitely will. I think that you hold the market there.
All those little old dears out there that watch your cooking videos.
We could have an Alex and Sarah emergency travel pack.
Which isn't going to contain a barbecue, by the way. Just putting out.
But it could have
snacks.
Jerky.
Is that not like America?
I don't know. Not if it was English.
Do we sell jerky in this country?
Yeah, of course we do. And loads of carnivore car snacks.
I was going to say something, but it's going to just get taken the wrong way. I was going to say wet wipes. But you never know. Sometimes you spill a drink or you have a sticky sweet. And you never know.
That's your contribution. Wet wipes.
I often think, God, I wish I had some wet wipes in this car.
I bet you do.
Hard-boiled sweets. Everyone loves to suck a hard-boiled sweet.
Can we?
Like, everyone loves a sucky sweet.
Gobble gobble. All joking aside, you are my safety. So I'm really nervous that the gun's small.
Right.
If it looks too small, I need you to tell me. Do you know what? Even when I held the blazer, I didn't feel, because we were talking about the extended stock and stuff,
Yeah.
and they basically said, look, try it first, which is absolutely, fine. Try it first and then go from there.
But do you not just think, like,
But now I'm paranoid.
rifles are much of a muchness. Like, if you look at hunting rifles, Tikka, Seiko, Caesar, whatever it is, you've got your barrel length and stuff, but they are all very similar.
Yeah.
I think the only way you're going to get that bigger rifle is to have like the custom chassis and things like that.
Right.
Those big, heavy target shooting chassis, which...
Should I do a U-turn and we'll go look at custom chassis?
No, I don't like them. For hunting, for target shooting, fine.
Right.
But I personally just don't like the look of them. But I think it's each to their own, isn't it? Like, some people love a wooden stock rifle, whereas I'm like, oh no, it's got to be like synthetic. But it's just what you're used to.
It's just preference, isn't it?
If you grow up only ever shooting wooden stocks, that's just what you've got used to. So I just think they're all going to be very similar. Whatever brand it is, they are going to look and feel similar size.
Yeah. I'm excited.
I'm excited.
I'm just nervous,
No,
I'm a
don't be
first-time
nervous.
buyer.
No,
Did you buy your
it's
first
funny.
one, or did you how did you acquire your very first?
I don't know if I should say this.
Oh, you stole it then. I've never had a new car,
No, I haven't.
so I would imagine that this is what that would feel like.
Yeah,
Mine have always been like
for
6
years I just
old.
shot my dad's rifles
Yeah.
with him, so I didn't need one because I was never going to go out without him. Then he passed away, so he passed his guns down to me, and then I was really fortunate to become an ambassador for Highland.
How did that happen?
With Highland?
Right place, right time type thing?
Yeah, so I was an ambassador for ATN. That's the first ever gig that I got, and that was fine. I was getting scopes and things, and then obviously I work at Rifleman, so we have a lot of interaction with the reps and things like that. We buy from all these different suppliers. So we had a guy called Ben who was our rep at the time. He was a Southwest rep for Highland, and he just said to me one day, like, would you be interested in being an ambassador? And I was like, yeah, but didn't really think. People say these things to you, don't they? And often they don't materialise to anything. So I just sort of took it with a pinch of salt. And then we kind of spoke about it again. And then next thing I knew, I had like an email from somebody else from Highland, and then there was a scheduled phone call, and I was like, oh my god. But even then, I still was like, no, nothing will come of it. But it did. So
it's nice.
yeah, I mean, I was really shocked. I don't know if you find the same. Do you feel a bit like,
Well, I'll tell you.
why do people want me? Like, why do you find like, why do people want to?
Oh no, I get it. I get why they want me. No, I'm joking. But I get why they want you.
But I just feel like a normal person in a day-to-day
You are a
life.
normalish person.
And you know when people say like, oh my god, like I would love to meet you, it's so amazing.
Yeah.
And do you ever just think people, what? I'm just little old me doing normal. Do you know what I mean? I go to work, I've got a family, I just find it a bit weird.
I hope that it's because people find it helpful and interesting. I think a lot of them just fancy you.
Some of the messages I get are just
Are they
ridiculous.
still bad?
Actually, they've quieted down lately. It's got a bit boring. Feeling a bit unloved.
Come on, boys. What's
They
the
might
flavour
go
of the
up.
month? Is this Cryptech, isn't it?
Yes. Got some exciting news about that.
You have?
Yeah.
That you can say? Or...
Well, I'm going to tell you, but you might have to cut it out.
Oh, go on.
So,
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Top secret.
You need to wait and hear this news that Sarah has.
It is
another time.
Another time. To be continued.
You are fun.
I just feel like I'm winging it.
Oh yeah, because this is scripted. I mean, I don't even know what the plan is. Rock up.
It turns out scripted doesn't work. I did some filming the other day and I thought I was being really clever because I get a bit kerfuffled when I'm trying to talk on camera.
Yeah.
So I was like, right, I got my iPad, I got this teleprompter thing.
Nice.
I was like, I've smashed it. I'll write down my notes. All I've got to do is look at the camera. Could I do it? Could I fuck?
Do you ever get days where you just can't say anything?
Yeah, it just doesn't work, does it?
I remember one, I was at a cider farm and I was just sat in the car and I couldn't even introduce myself. I just couldn't do it. It must have taken about 20 goes because just the words just didn't come out.
Oh. Bear with us.
Are we supposed to bring anything?
I'm kind of hoping they're biscuits.
They should have biscuits.
I'm just going to raid all their lunch boxes. What's for lunch?
You're my guide.
I'm coming for this shits and giggles.
You're like the equivalent of a comfort blanket.
Oh, cute.
6'5" for me.
Because you want to be able to shoot bigger species, don't you? So you need a bit of a all-round camera.
Yeah. Well, I'm going up to Scotland end of the month. So, do people name their guns? Is that a thing? No. Definitely not going to do that.
You already had a name planned.
No, I didn't, but I probably would.
Never named a gun.
Really?
No.
Does anyone else?
Car?
Well, like some people name cars, don't they?
What's this called?
I mean, this isn't named, but
The bubble bus.
yeah.
It does make me laugh when I see you arrive in this because it is such a small car and you are so
Yeah,
tall.
but how much room have we got?
There is
Be
actually a ridiculous, because I would
Look at
see
that leg
you
room.
and think, how do you fit in that?
I've got more. I'll tell you now. I've got more headroom in here than I do in the big
Even
Ford.
with your hair.
With the hair,
It
exactly.
allows room for hair.
Do you know what? I know when I need to get a haircut because when I get in that car,
It touches.
I hit the roof.
Yeah.
Whereas here, I can go even further. I know.
You're going to be arriving home with a rifle in your session.
Yes.
Badass.
Oh, it's so badass. Anyone who knows me is
You're
cringing.
going to sit on the sofa with it tonight and stroke
It's
it.
a bit weird, but probably.
I suppose people that do that.
I'd have to name it though. I feel like if I did name it, it would have to have something.
For me, it's got to begin with a P.
Why?
Because it's a proof. It's got
Okay.
Like it would be
I was going.
Adam the oldie.
I was leaning on like El Dorado or something.
Percy the proof.
No, it would need to sound like it gets the job done. You know,
Yeah.
something that strikes fear
Ooh.
into the heart of deer.
Not Peter then.
No.
Okay. Peter the
Come
proof.
on, Peter.
Peter, we're going shooting, darling.
Sounds like I'll try and educate them.
So you got your cabinet all in?
Cabinet in. Yeah, God, you'd hope so, wouldn't you?
Yeah, just checking.
Yeah. Cabinet in. It's sadly had the air rifle sat in it all this time.
That's okay, so we're pulling it out.
Well, it's got to go somewhere, hasn't it? The air
Has
rifle.
has this cabinet got plenty of room for more guns?
Yeah, I don't know how many it'll actually fit in. It's about that wide.
2.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Because they
there's
say like a
there's
4
multiple
gun
things.
cabinet,
Yeah.
but by the time you've got scopes and everything on, it
Yeah.
becomes half that.
Yeah.
So,
Well, what I'm hoping is in time it'll have the rifle and a shotgun,
yeah.
and that'll
Have you
do
got a
me.
shotgun yet?
Nope.
Oh,
Need a shotgun. Definitely want a shotgun. But
any that take your fancy?
I don't know, to be honest. I know even less about shotguns than I do about rifles. So
And again, I think I've always said you've got to find what works for you.
yeah,
You could go with the mind of, I want a Weblin Scott, I want a Beretta, I want this, I want that.
but someone said
And you said, like, I really
you
love
need
that.
a fitting.
Yeah, you need to be a bit more fitted to it. So it's all very well going, that's the one that I want. But you might pick it up and go, actually, it doesn't really work for me.
Yeah.
I don't actually like the feel of it. So you've got to sort of try them to. And I've always said that could be a £500 one. It could be a £1,000 one. You know, it could be a really cheap second-hand £200 one. The price for me doesn't matter. It's what works for you.
Yeah, lead free or not. Prosecco!
All we need now is like a little Asda ban or something. Nibbles. Nibbles for the Prosecco. Prosecco!
Did you ever see the thing on, did you ever watch Friday Night Dinner?
No.
Oh, it was so good. He had this thing where, I can't remember what he called it, but it was, I think it was the conversation game or something like that. We should have done it really. So you basically, you write a list of 10 or 20 random things to talk about, and then like you roll the dice or something, and then you pick the number, and then you've got to talk about the subject.
Prosecco! So it could be something like pineapple.
Yeah.
Like random as that.
Yeah, and then it'd be like, this time I accidentally fell on a pineapple and then I had to go to hospital to have it removed.
Is it like 2 truths, 1 lie?
Yeah.
So you make up 2 things, no, 2 lies, 1 truth. So you make up 2 things that aren't true.
We could do that on the range.
Yeah, 1 is true, and like we've got to guess which one is.
And you can only shoot if you get it right.
Yes.
What if none of us get it right? You don't take any shots.
We're just going to sit in a gun range all day, not pulling a trigger. Basically.
Yeah. I'm wondering, this name, I'm still on the name.
Okay.
I'm wondering if it has like a really, really like girly name. Like Princess.
No. Petunia.
No, it's definitely not floral. Call it baby girl.
Hey, baby girl.
Yeah, baby girl. You'd be good to me. Do you have any like rituals before you squeeze the trigger? Is there anything that you do?
Yeah.
Like pray to God? Should we leave it there for the video?
Yeah. Prosecco!
If you are still watching, well done.
Well done.
I'm genuinely surprised.
Thank you for still watching. Gluten-free air freshener.
We should, if you are still watching, comment in the description this random word, duck, duck, duck.
Ooh.
And then we'll know who actually got to the end.
I like that.
So duck, duck, duck if you're still here. But yeah, a little bit of fun. Look out for the actual video where I pick up the rifle from Highland Outdoors. Thank you very much. Thank you to the members as well who have a paid subscription. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do that, and I'll see you for the next one.
Bye.